So this is Boxing Chit Chat. It's Ben, and I've got Troy Williamson, the British super welterweight champion. You alright, mate?
Yeah, not bad. Finally got on.
Yeah, finally.
Fucking took a
Long
couple of
time coming.
weekends.
Yeah. I just want to talk to you about how's your training camp with Kellen Fortaventura? How's he doing?
Yeah, quality. That was just like the start of my training camp. Really, done a week out there, and then came home and got eight solid weeks to prepare for my next fight.
Yeah. Let's go back to the Cheeseman fight as well. That was a good performance. How was it in there with him? Did you feel like you was going to get to him eventually, or was it like back? It was a lot of back and forth, wasn't it? How did you? The uppercut seemed to be working in there for you when you finished him off. Was that something you was working on in camp as well?
Yeah, definitely like the right uppercut finished with the left hook. It went exactly how I planned it to go. It was a back and forth fight, very competitive, but I knew that eventually I would get to him. Yeah.
Yeah, great fight. How do you see that performance taking your career now?
Good. It's obviously give me a lot of confidence. Nobody's ever done that to Ted Cheeseman. So, yeah, it's good. Propelled me well. To be fair, obviously, hopefully, got some big fights ahead. And
Yeah,
2023
definitely.
is a massive year.
How did you find the reception you got in Liverpool?
Yeah, bang on. I boxed in Liverpool a couple of times as an amateur in that arena. So the Liverpool crowd obviously they love the boxing. So yeah, it was a great night to be a part of.
Yeah, now you've mentioned that. Obviously, you boxed Fowler in the amateurs. He's just recently moved up to middleweight. Is that still a fight that you'd want down the line?
Yeah, it's a good fight to be made down the line. Be a great fight as well. Potentially could happen. Obviously, eventually when I move up.
Yeah. What's your next move? What's your next move for this year? Are you planning on defending the British and move up to European level?
Well, we had an opponent for the British title for a defence. Fell through. Don't know why. And I don't think there's no next in line for the British unless I get a mandatory. So it's got to move on for now. I'm boxing March the 25th in a big fight up in Newcastle. So yeah, obviously I'll be full focus on that.
Yeah. I understand you've gone with Pro Bellum now. It's a new promotional outfit, and it's looking like it's doing big things at the minute. Why did you need the change? Why did you feel it was right?
They offered me the best deal. Obviously they've got a lot of confidence to me, and I think yeah, they're making waves in boxing. I think that they're going to be the main guys in boxing in the next couple of years.
Yeah. It's going to be great for your boxing in Newcastle as well. Obviously, a local lad, so you get a lot of fans behind you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to box at home and in Newcastle at the arena. It'll be yeah, the full arena should be behind me. So it'll be a good night.
I was going to talk to you about what. How do you see the old division of the 154 pound? Like obviously on the domestic front and the world scene. How do you see yourself mixing it with both ends of the division?
With what, sorry?
With like the 154 division, how do you see yourself mixing it with like the domestic fighters that's still around and like obviously getting to that world level, mixing it with them as well?
I've said it for a couple of years. I believe I'm the best. I'm the best domestic super welterweight in Britain. Obviously, I proved that on October the 9th when I knocked out Cheeseman. So for me, I think I'm even though I haven't defended the British yet, I think I'm above British level.
Yeah.
So obviously, like you said, it would be nice to get a defence in, then move on. But if there's nobody about, I, I, I'm not hanging around forever. So like you say, obviously, I'll move on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, obviously, because I thought the Fowler fight was the natural fight to make, obviously, but he's moved up to middle because you obviously boxed in the amateurs. He got the win in the amateurs, but obviously you won the ABS the year after, won it, and I thought that would have
Yeah,
been a great fight to make for the British.
yeah. A lot of people talk about that fight, and obviously, it would generate a lot of interest. I can see why. Obviously, it would be a great fight. And like I said before, it potentially could happen. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Going back to the amateurs, I just want to talk about like being around the team and like I seen a picture what you put on the other day with the likes of Fraser Clark, Sonny Edwards. Um, how did you how did you find it with all them all the time, like being around them fighters? Did it rub off on you? Because a lot of talented fighters, and did it
Yeah,
like
yeah, definitely. Like, you're surrounded by greatness. You're surrounded by people who are on the same path as you, who want to succeed and be winners. Really, so that's just not even in the boxing gym. That's like around the full EIS. You've got like athletes on the track. You've got basketball players. You've got like everyone's winners in the Institute of Sports. So it was great to be involved in that setup. And we obviously looking at that photo, look how many have succeeded in the pros so far.
yeah, definitely. And then you look into big things in that division as well. And
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah. Then obviously, I'm still a good few fights left at me in at 154. So until I struggle to make the weight, or until I can't make the weight, then I'll move up.
yeah, definitely. Um, obviously, you've got a slight blemish on your record, the Jack Flatley fight. Is that something you're looking to go back to at some point? Obviously, he fought for the European recently, but is that something you can maybe go back to and fight him again?
It would be nice to obviously settle the score. Obviously, like you say, it's what it is. Obviously, a little bit of a blemish, but hasn't done me no harm moving forward. Would be nice to correct it, but at the minute, it's a couple of steps back for me.
Yeah, definitely. You're progressing well at the minute.
Yeah.
Going back to what first interested you in boxing when you started out?
Um, I first went to the gym when I was 10 year old. Because my dad wanted us to get us into it. To be honest, I enjoyed it, but I was a bit too young to compete. So training hard every night, sparring, and for nothing really, just to learn how to box. And I got little bit disheartened of it. So I left, went and played football, and then boxing gym opened up around the corner for me. So I went back when I was 16.